Hello, I'm Casey Bernstein, and I'm here today to present a session on the 6 positions of the spine done in a chair. You'll want to have a firm chair and be right up to the front of your chair so that you are not relying on the back of the chair. Let's start off here with some basics. The pelvis here needs to be level so that you can sense your sit bones and not having the pelvis tilt forward or back, but be neutral so the bowl of the pelvis is level. The thigh bones at this point come directly out of the pelvis, the shins perpendicular, resting over the platform of relaxed feet. We're going to hold our spine in the upright position with the pelvis, chest, and the head balanced over each other, looking for the natural curves of a healthy spine. We're going to be applying breath in 2 ways. One way will be putting the movement with breath, and the second way will be sustaining a particular posture, one of those 6 positions, and holding that and feeling the breath move through this. The breath is very important because it becomes the link to connecting the experience into our body mindfully so that we can sense. We don't want to be grunting, holding our breath. We want to be using our breath in companionship to deepen a pleasurable and conditioning experience with the spine and the breath. So let us begin. So I'm going to now start off here sitting upright. Take an inhale, looking forward, and then on the exhale, I'm simply going to turn my head to one direction, and then come forward, inhaling, and then exhaling into the other direction. This is rotation of the spine, inhaling and exhaling. Rotation, right and left, is 1 and 2 of a healthy spine. We also have lateral movement, right and left, and flexion and extension, and we will build into that. So let's start off here by inhaling as we look forward, and then exhaling, simply turning only the head and neck. You can use your eyes to help guide you. Inhaling through the pelvis, the chest, and the head, and then exhaling, looking in the other direction. Breath moves through the belly, the chest, and the face. Inhale and exhale. And if your neck gives you permission, you can even go a little bit deeper, inhaling and exhaling. Let's do one more set here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do the lateral movement of the cervical spine of the neck. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, tilt your ear to your shoulder, stretching on this side and contracting on this side. Inhale up over the rainbow, and then exhale to the other side. Once again, the breath now with movement is belly, chest, and head, and exhale. Again, lateral movement of the cervical spine, coordinated with our inhale, inhaling up, and our exhale. An option to deepen this stretch is when you bring your ear to one shoulder, let the other shoulder lower. You can feel that sensation. And maybe get a deeper stretch here into the neck muscles and into the upper shoulder. You may notice where you sense tightness or the sensation of this movement. Let's do one more set, please. Inhale up, exhale, ear to shoulder. Inhale, ear to shoulder. Please bring the head up. Take another inhale, and now, using your eyes, bring your chin to the chest. This is flexion of the cervical spine, and then using your eyes and your inhale, look up to a comfortable position. Inhale and exhale. Generally, the coordination is when the spine is in extension, we inhale. And then when the spine is in flexion, we exhale. Let's do a few more sets. Use your eyes, use your breath, isolating the head and neck. Inhale and exhale. One more here. Inhale, full breath, and exhale. Now my chin is now to my chest. I'm now going to create a smile line and bring my ear to my shoulder while creating this smile line with the weight of my head. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And I can also let that other shoulder get a little heavier, which will create a deeper stretch. I can feel this in my neck, my sternocleidomastoid muscle, and also the upper trapezius muscles of the neck into the upper back. Exhale. Where do you sense this? Inhale. Let's do 2 more sets. Exhale. Inhale. You can take a nice deep breath through your nostrils. Exhale. Inhale. Then bring your chin to your chest. Exhale and bring your head upright. Let's deepen the breath with a few shoulder shrugs. Shrug up your shoulders here, sniff through the nose and drop the jaw. Ha! Let's do that again. Shrug it up. Ha! Let's do 3 more times. Inhale. Ha! There can be a lot of tension here. Let's go get it. Inhale. Ha! And 1 more time. Inhale, drop the jaw. Ha! Exhale. Now flexing at the elbows, take a soft grip. And now let's do these shoulder rolls. So my elbows work very similar to a locomotive train going backwards. I'm not gripping and making a strong fist. It's like I have an invisible handle here. I shrug up, that's the peak inhale, and then I come back here to the peak exhale at 6 o'clock. So it's really going through the clock here and winding it up, going through all the numbers and rolling it back. Inhale again and exhale. So we're really starting to warm up our spine with some movement and some breath. 1 more time, please. Inhale and exhale. Now, please place your hands on your thighs above your knees and step your feet out a little bit wider. And I want to start off, play with here, some churning. So I want to get some blood flow here into my spine. This is called a spinal undulation. And maybe you can sense the weight of your head and push and pull so that we create and get more movement and breath into the shoulders. I can move my rib cage. I can start to sense my waist, and I can weight shift onto my sit bones. I just want to do this here to get out some stiffness and increase mobility of the spine and get blood flowing through the spine before we continue with the 6 positions. Breath, I'm moving my pelvis, my chest, my head, and then bring it back to center. So I'm going to come now back to this, and this time now what we're going to play with is rounding flexion of the spine. You might see it in the side mirror. I want to roll to the back side of my sit bones. In yoga we call this cat. It's like an angry cat. Then I can come on to my sit bones and push forward, and then I go into an extension. In yoga, we call this cat rounding, and then with the sway of the back, we call this cow, with the sway like of a cow. And we want to coordinate our breath. Exhale, rounding, broadening the lower back area, being on the back of my sit bones. Then I come up onto my sit bones, use my eyes, and look up into extension. Let's do this a few more times with our exhale, inhale. Don't overemphasize your chin. Keep your head part of the extension of your spine. One more set like this. Exhale. And then inhale. Now I want to hold. Exhale, come back. And I'm actually going to lift my hands so my abdominals need to do the work as I now stay here and breathe. The shoulders ideally are relaxed. If I shrug my shoulders up, that would be cheating. Inhale, and then I deepen the contraction of my abdominals on the exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Now I'm going to inhale, come up, and I am going to hold on to my knees and bring my elbows back and stay in the extension of the spine. So the distance between my sternum and my pubic bone opens to its widest position. I stay here and I inhale, and as I exhale, I can also bring my navel point in and up. One more time. Inhale and deepen the extension. Exhale. Let's take this a little bit wider. If you can, actually widen your stance in your chair, and now let's contract, go back into the rounded like I'm holding on to a big ball. I sit upright, bring my hands together, then stretch out wide, and then my thumbs come down. Now this is where this folding chair comes in really handy. I can hold on to the back, the folding mechanism of the chair, and then really open up my biceps, engage my triceps and my arms, and be in an extension of my spine. Let's do that again. Round, I round onto the back of my sit bones here, and then inhale, come on up, and hands come back. And that is my extension. One more time. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Come out, thumbs down, and hold here. So you can even bring your arms out to the side if your hands can't reach the chair. So if you can hold, that's great. Another thing to advance is you can bring your elbows down and literally keep in that extension where the spine is open, distance between your sternum and your pubic bone is wide. And then if you're able, you could even then come down to the floor, let your head hang. This might be a little advanced, I'm just offering it. You could maybe do it here, where I'm rounding the spine with support. Rounding the spine, breathing into the upper back, and on the exhale, let it pull the pelvis back into the chair. Take an inhale, please. And come on up and roll your shoulders back. Bring your feet back into where you were. Let's play with some lateral movement. I'm going to bring my arms out, use the palm direction, and come up and over. This will be the inhale here, and then I exhale. Come onto the other side. Inhale, exhale. I want to keep my feet level. I want to keep both sit bones grounded into the chair, sit bones into the chair. Inhale here, I can stretch up my fingers and reverse the palm direction. So I'm now warming up the lateral movement of the spine. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and now let's stay. So I'm going to brace my hand to the side of the chair and make sure there's a spaciousness between both shoulders and my jaw, and then tilt over. From here, I want to breathe fully through the belly, the chest, and my sinuses, and then exhale, firming my abdominals and my base of my body and both sit bones, is take that lateral stretch deeper. We have a muscle here called the quadratus lumborum, which attaches to the lumbar and the top of the pelvis, and the lower rib cage. In this case, we really get to stretch that here. Take one more breath, inhale, and exhale. Let's reverse it. Inhale, please, come on up, reverse your palms, and switch in the other direction. Once again, I firm my hand, holding on to the leg of the chair, that folding part of the leg, and then I breathe. I want to again expand my breath into that rib cage as it is opening and stretching. Inhale, exhale, navel point moves in. Fan open the distance between the rib cage and the top of the hip. Find your lateral stretch. Stay consistent with your breath. Take 2 more cycles. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Come on up. Take your thumbs here, thumb and index finger high, and then open up here. You might sense that your spine now is a little bit taller from that lateral movement of the spine. Okay, let's go into rotation, our next positions. Touch, inhale, touch. Actually, let me do it this way for you. I'm going to bring it back. It's like I'm doing a front punch across the body. My shoulders are down, and then I'm going to punch across and look at it. And the reason why I'm doing this is I want to warm up my spine. So we have inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You could even open your mouth on that exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and that is good. From here, take this hand and place it to the outside of the knee. Now be careful that you have no tilting of your knees. Keep them upright. Take this other hand, and I hope your chair that you're sitting in allows you to do this. Sit up tall, reach behind you, and twist. Now in this position, with the exhale, I inhale, and on the exhale, I want to let my abdominals come in. It's a sensation that they're candy caning up to create support for my spine. Inhale, lift, collarbones are level, and then exhale. Pull the core in with your abdominals and twist. If your spine gives you permission, look right over your shoulder and make sure you take this at your own pace. Please take another inhale and then take another exhale, deepening your stretch. On the inhale, lift both of your hands and then exhale, come to neutral. Let's switch sides. Take this other hand, feet are firm and level, reach up, reach through the chair, hold on here, take a lift, and then exhale, twist. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. Again, ideally, my base is level, it's not splaying, shoulders are down, collarbone is level, full belly, chest, and head, inhale, and then the navel point, the abdominals come in to support our twisting spine on that exhale. 2 more cycles of the breath. Inhale here, and then exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale, and exhale. Take an inhale here, lift up your hands, and then bring it back to center. Let's take a moment here and just enjoy the movements that we've done, see if we have released some stiffness and created more mobility. That is the purpose of a movement program. Muscles can get stiff, and there can be tightness, and then there can be weakness. So we want to put all of that in the right place, create more mobility where we should have mobility, and more strength where we need that strength and support through our body with our entire spine with the 6 positions. Thank you for joining me. This was 6 positions of the spine from a chair. Thank you.